Hello everyone, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. So, it's been a little while since I last played, and in the previous part, I had mostly just talked to Shadowheart for the most part, and I decided to become a paladin instead of a bard, just because I thought that would be more interesting. I had actually made a video before this, but unfortunately, I did end up losing that video. Nothing really happened. I just started this quest. Like, there's about this guy over here. His wife wanted. She's like right over here. Like, whatever. Okay. So we need to try to save this. But the issue is that this stuff is very flammable. So we need to be careful. Maybe I can kind of start a conversation with him. Oh.
Stop! Stop! People bang!
You recognize the name. Bibberbang, a mushroom that releases dangerous spores. Highly flammable.
This is quite the predicament you landed yourself in.
I know that! Scroll! Escape! My bag, please! I've dropped it somewhere!
Hold tight. I'll find your bag.
Thank you, thank you!
Okay, so I do know that if you screw up, this will kind of not release the gas, and then that will set them on fire. But I'm curious. Can I use some like a will? Hopefully he does, and if he does, I can then use that to try to put up the torch. Gonna, save just in case I screw up. If not, I think I'll go, I have to find his bag with a scroll in it. Maybe his wife might have an idea about where it may be. Okay. Okay, Will.
Defender of the people.
Nope.
My faith will guide me.
Hey, good looking.
Krolak. Yeah, figured.
Let's get going.
But I am curious about
My
something.
faith protects me.
No, I don't have the spell anymore. Dang it.
At least things are still interesting.
It was, create water, which would, obviously
wanted the
put out
easy
the
part.
flame. But that ain't gonna work. Well, I think actually, maybe you can go to camp and get Gale or Starion, because I know one of them has to. What's that? Up here, I saw it. Okay. I know Will and Astarion can both have the, like, a bunch of to grab one of them real quick and try to put up the flame that way. Worst case scenario, it doesn't work and I kill the guy, which meaning I'll just have to reload. And I'm kind of sorry about how long the loading screens can sometimes be. I do tend to, like, if they're super long, I'll cut them down. Oh, okay. I guess I'll go to K. Where is he? Okay, he's not over here. Oh yeah, he's right around where Will would be. So up here. Okay.
Just what I need.
He needs a magical item.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Should have at least one or something. Okay. I will give him this hat, because it is now completely useless. Because nobody is a bard.
Thank you. Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Go on, you're among friends. Or, no need. I trust you, Gale.
I appreciate it greatly, but I can no longer keep you in the dark. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
Oh, you would dare to... Sorry. You would dare to review... to use a goddess to their muse.
I am, after all, the villain of the tale. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross, yet every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
How exactly did you try to cross those boundaries?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. But she only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
I'm interested. Tell me it all.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms, until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
I guess you rolled out flowers and chocolates all together then.
You know me. My gestures can never be grand enough. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
What's that noise?
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you in. Into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly open. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
How are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
You will die?
Rather worse, actually. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Is there nothing we can do?
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
I care too much about you to abandon you now, Gale. We'll travel together.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Well, on that note, I think now it's a good place to end this. Sorry about my stuttering, but anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed it. I hope you like and subscribe, and have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!